Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Now celebrating 17 years of broadcasting success, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again, both for our radio audience in the South and our online audience tuning in. Thanks to our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast. We're glad you all could be with us as well. We're excited to welcome Kale Culley to our program today. Kale is someone who's been able to do what he loves as an actor, but also, of course, be able to share the experience with his fans. He is part of a brand new series on CW called Walker. You guys can check your local listings for when you can watch it. We'll talk to Kale not only about the new series, but also about what it's been like for him to do what he loves as an actor and to share that with all of you. Kale, thank you so much for the time today. Really appreciate it.
Of course, man. I'm glad to be here. The intro was killer.
Look, you know, it really is, I think, one of the cool things I think about what you do is to be able to pursue your dreams. You actually made a great post on August the 25th, Kale, on Instagram, and it was, of course, a picture of you skateboarding, but the caption said, "Always keep reaching for your dreams. Fly if you need to." When you kind of reflect on these past few years, is that what it feels like you've been able to do, really, to be able to keep reaching for what you want to do?
Yes. I mean, I always had a goal for this, and I've always had just a love and a passion, and I always knew that I was going to be a storyteller of some sort, and I really just love, you know, getting to express myself through these different characters and tell all these different stories, and I really just found a love for it that was so, like, unstoppable. Like, I started off in Texas doing commercials, and then we moved to California for, I think, 5 years, and then just recently got Walker, and before that some previous projects. But I just always found a love for it that was so special to me.
Yeah. And what I thought was really cool about you as I kind of looked at your career, it's like, especially when it comes to television, you've been on like every network, right? You've had something on almost every network out there. I mean, what has that been like for you to be a part of so many great projects over the years?
Man, it feels so crazy. It feels, because as a kid, you know, some people, I was part of those people. Like, as a kid, like, oh, mommy, I want to be on TV. Like, I want to do that. And then growing up and looking back and seeing that I have been on like all these different networks is so crazy. And it just makes me happy that I'm able to pursue this, and that I've been able to get these great opportunities.
Your fans have definitely been able to follow you along the way. Talk to us about that. What has that been like for you to see the way that from project to project people have been following you and supporting you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's been fantastic. You have a great appreciation, because we put so much work into these episodes and on previous projects and stuff like that. And, you know, you want people to enjoy it, and you want people to come along for the ride. And the positivity that we're getting from it, we haven't even aired, and we're already getting some fans growing for this. And thankfully, we've everybody else on the show has a big following too, so that they can all come together and watch this show. But it's been great knowing that we have support, and that people are going along with this ride, this crazy ride that is Walker, Texas Ranger.
Right, and definitely we encourage our audience to make sure you guys, no matter where you're listening to us at, definitely check your local listings for CW to see the series Walker.
Yeah.
It was funny when I first got the email, and definitely shout out to Allison Douglas for setting up this chat with us for the day, Kale. But I didn't realize at the time, but you actually had been on one of my friends' shows at Good Morning La La Land. And so I went and watched that interview that you had with them back. And one thing that came through in that interview was that you definitely have this appreciation. Is that something that, I mean, you know, there's so many people who have the dream, right, of doing what you do. Do you think that's just part of who you are, to appreciate where you are right now in your life?
Yes, definitely. I think so, 100%. You will always know the difference between a movie where everybody didn't like being there, and then where everybody loved being there and doing the movie. And I think that's really important for how enjoyable it is, because people can feel the love, and people can relate to us, and I just think it's so fantastic whenever people have great appreciation and love for what they do, because you don't want to be tied down to something that you don't want to do. Like, that's just it's not great. And I encourage everybody to just listen to their heart and follow their dreams, and just do what they want to do. And I think that's the best possible thing.
Right. Well, last thing I want to talk to you about, and again, we appreciate the time, is, on Walker, the series, I think one of the things that's coming through, especially when it comes to your character, is family. That's kind of been a theme for you, though.
Yes.
When I look at other projects you've been a part of, even, when we're talking about movies, the different projects you've been a part of. What is that like for you to kind of see that dynamic play out, and what are you looking forward to fans seeing in this particular show?
Man, I'm looking forward for fans to see everything, man. The writers are so incredible on the show. They're so talented, and whenever I read the scripts, like, me and my mom, we're always reading it, and we're always like, oh my, did that just happen? Like, this is so crazy. Like, where is this gonna go? Like, come on, cliffhangers, man. We got to get the results. But yeah, I mean, it's incredible. I'm really excited for everybody to see this, and we, on the family part, the family is just, this series is honestly just the family getting back together, and we always have our ups and downs, and it started off as an up, and then midway we go down, and we're just trying to find that balance of what it means to truly be a family. Yeah.
Well, look, I think that is something all of us can relate to. So we definitely will be tuned in on Thursday nights on CW for Walker. Again, for our audience on the radio side or online, check your local listings. How can our audience stay connected with you, man, and kind of keep up with what's coming up next?
Well, I have an Instagram. The Instagram is Kale Culley Official. I'm on that most of the time. Okay. And that's my main way of just connecting and getting fans ready for what's coming next. And
All right, so Kale Culley Official, make sure you guys are following there. And again, that post that I referenced earlier where you guys can see Kale doing what he does with the skateboard, again, was on August 25th, so make sure you guys go and give that a like when you follow the page. Kale, man, congratulations to you again. And thank you so much for stopping by the show today, and looking forward to having you back on again.
Awesome. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Now let's go make today amazing. Take care.